have things that you just have laying around that you don't really use that you could benefit from selling. Okay. When I have stuff like that, I generally go to Craigslist right away. It's free. It's generally safe. Craigslist is an online network of ads that anyone can post, like jobs, personals, things for sale, and other things. Craigslist started in 1996 by Craig Newmark in San Francisco, and it first started just for him and his friends to post events in San Francisco. And today, it's the 7th most visited website in the US. If you're going to post an ad on Craigslist, you're first going to need to research what you're selling. Then you're going to need to make an account, post the ad, and then safely meet up with the person that you're going to sell it with. So the first thing is to research. You need to research the price of the item that you're going to sell. Generally, I usually go onto Craigslist and search for the same item that someone's selling and then kind of get the gist of what the price is. If it's brand new, I go to if it's from Target, or I go to eBay to check prices. And usually I put the price kind of higher, and then people will negotiate with you. You also need to gather pictures, take the dimensions if it's needed, and to just compare the condition of your item based on from new. Okay, so when you're posting an ad, you first go to Craigslist.com, and if you haven't been to Craigslist.com on a computer yet, it won't generally go to the San Diego one. You have to click on California and then San Diego. So first you click on My Account to make an account, and it's going to take you to this page, and on the bottom you click Sign Up. And then it's going to ask you to enter an email address, and make sure it's an email address that you use, because you are going to have to do a confirmation afterwards. And then you're going to have to fill out just so that they make sure that you're not like a robot and that you're a real person. And then after you go to your email, and they're going to send you a confirmation code where you set up a password. And then you go back to Craigslist, and you click on the same link, My Account. And then you enter your information at the bottom. And then it'll take you to your Craigslist homepage. These are some ads that I've done recently. And you go to the top right and make sure it's clicked in San Diego, because there's a bunch of different cities that it's in. And then you click Go. There's a lot of different types of ads you can post. Today I'm going to show you how to sell an iPod. So you would click on For Sale. And then there's a ton of different types of things. And it's actually an iPhone, so there's a section just for cell phones, because there's a lot of different people trying to sell different things. And I live in La Mesa, so I would click on East San Diego so that people know where they have to drive to if they have to meet you. And then this is the form to fill out an ad. So some tips I have on filling out an ad is be very specific, because if you tell people what they're getting, then they're more likely to follow through with the whole sale. Also, another tip is give them a reason why you're selling it, because people want to know, is it broken? Are they trying to con me? And just list the features and all the technical specs, and just be really honest and let people know what you're giving them. Also, if you use pictures, people are more likely to click on your ad, because I usually click on the ads that have pictures first, just so I can see what I'm really getting. And I usually use 1 or 2 pictures that I've taken with my digital camera, and then I use one stock photo just so they can see this is what it really is. And I usually put my phone number just because it's the easiest way for people to contact you. But if you don't feel comfortable about using your phone number, you can always just say email me, and you can anonymize your email. And then this is the finished product for an iPhone. This is what the ad would look like. So after you're done posting the ad, this is the hardest part, is meeting up with people and actually having people follow through with your ad. Some tips I would have to safely meet up with someone is answer the phone calls and the emails promptly, because people won't wait around and they'll just go on to another person that's selling something on Craigslist. And be aware of scams, because Craigslist used to not be like this, but now it's mostly 80% is people trying to scam you of something. So just when you get emails, just if they look generic, like they're written by a robot, then don't respond. Deal locally only. It's the safest way. And deal with cash only, because if people say, oh, I'll give you a money order or something else, you really aren't sure if they're really being true. And don't give out any personal information to people online. If you're buying something, don't give your credit card information or anything out to anybody. Just be ready to negotiate with people, because if your price is really firm, then you have to let them know that. Otherwise, you can just tell them that they'll offer a price, but if you're stiff with someone, usually they'll give you what you're asking for. When you're meeting someone, make sure you're meeting in a public place. If they have to meet at your home, like if you're selling furniture or something big, then make sure you're at home with people. Like I would never tell someone to come to my house if I was alone. And if you're going to meet in a public place alone, just tell like your friends or your family before you go. And don't be discouraged if at first everyone flakes out, because I've had stuff on Craigslist for a couple months before it actually sold. And just be polite and know that Craigslist is for people to benefit from. So if you follow these rules and you follow my guidelines, then you should be able to sell something successfully.